All right, and welcome everybody to another Kit Reacts. And this time we are going to be reacting to Cortis, Cortis. This is a new, I think this is 5th gen K-pop. Um, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still just kind of like understanding the K-pop world. I apologize if I mess things up. Kind of do that way more often than I rather admit, but let's face it, I am only human. Kind of. Anyways, everyone. Yeah, we're gonna be checking out Cortis FaSHioN in this one. This is a band that I was talking to someone about and was like, oh yeah, and like Cortis, and then there's like Xandari Heroes. Um, and then there's a whole bunch of female K-pop groups that I'm gonna get to. I promise I'm going to get to them. I just keep going down these rabbit holes of like all these other groups that I'm like, oh, how about this group? How about this group? I just keep going down these holes. So go figure. I find a rabbit hole and I follow it. So, but yeah, we're gonna be checking out Cortis's FaSHioN. That was a struggle for me. Um, so as always, everyone, if you're enjoying this, consider liking, subscribing, of course, leave a comment. Tell me what else to react to. If you guys are Cortis fans, what are Cortis fans called? I would love to know because I don't know that yet. Also, leave me some suggestions. Are there some really good Cortis songs that I need to check out? Do I need to check out their debut song? You know, let me know because I really want to know. Because it's a band I've heard a couple of things from. I'm like, I need to check these guys out more and kind of start digging into them. And of course, as always, everyone, since this is reacting, and YouTube's very stingy, I will be pausing throughout the video because I have to just kind of break up everything. I'll be talking over the music sometimes. And of course, I will always leave a link to the actual video that I'm watching down in the description below. That way you can go view it or check it out and view it for your own pleasure of watching it without me talking over it or pausing it. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's watch Cortis FaSHioN. It's FaSHioN spelled all, it's spelled normally, but it's interesting. Anyways, let's check it out. Hold on, wait, what? That's a fucking 8-6. Okay, I guess their initial defense. That's based. All right. Okay, so I know I've heard this song before in my car. I'm glad I actually have lyrics to kind of go off of because now I'm reading the lyrics as I'm listening to the song and going, huh, so that's what they're saying. They're talking about their fashion. All right. That's awesome. Anyways. So I gotta look at that real quick. Hold on. I just want to go back and check one thing. My tea, $5. So if they're using American dollars there. My translations say my pants, but my jeans 10,000 won. Which that doesn't. I don't know any place you can buy a shirt for $5. Sorry, that broke my brain. Like 10,000 won, I don't even know what that is in USD. I'm sure I could probably look it up and calculate it. I know yen a little bit more, and yen fluctuates a little bit more, but it's kind of very similar to what I can, or not to the won, but like if I see a yen amount like 8,400 yen, I know that's going to be around $84, $85 roughly. So 10,000 won, I don't know. Maybe that's like almost like the yen. Maybe not. Probably not. It's just one of those things. I'm just gonna check. No, thanks. Oh wow. Wow, that's not even close to what I was thinking. All right. Paid $11 for his outfit. Goddamn. That's a nice outfit. That's a very cheap outfit. All right, anyways. So I can't get over the fact that they have an 8.6 in this video. Like the old classic boxy Toyota 86. Just would love to have one. I really would. They're so awesome. Sorry. Or outside the lines. Oh, interesting. Okay, I was not expecting that. Wow. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, we're gonna do a duel on this one because this song is pretty short and everything. So I'm gonna cut because I want to see if they've done this live, and I want to check them out live. So let me see if they've done a live version. All right, I did find a live version, so we are going to be checking this one out. This is still. I'll have a link to this one down in the description below as well. This is from the official YouTube of Cortis, so it's all in the correct places. Cool. So yeah, this is it live. I kind of want to actually check this out because I want to see how they are live. Trust me, I'm going to get more live performances going because I need to. But let's check this out because I feel like this song is short enough that it deserves that we watch the live version. Okay, so I'm going to pause real quick and talk about this. I am very used to, like, from the some of the live performances I've watched. Now a lot of them use, like, all of them getting to use mic stands. A lot of them use mics or use microphones. A lot of them use, or a couple of them will use mics. Primarily the main rappers, and then the rest of the group will have that earpiece microphone, which are those are really good, but they are probably like they're not the best of grabbing audio correctly. So there's a lot more, like, what I know from sound when people do those, there's a lot more tweaking to those, and if you're just slightly off, it's too loud or too soft, and like it takes you have to know it, like, fully. In a TV studio, it's way easier because you have a lot more, like, control. But in a live arena, there's a lot more nuances to deal with on that. Sorry, just something I noticed, that they're all using actual normal handheld microphones. So gentlemen, okay, I couldn't do that. I'm not gonna say. I'm like, it wasn't as epic as I was thinking it was, but it was still pretty good, and I had to stop and go, but can you do that? No, I cannot. That was actually a really good thing to see, that, like, because a lot of them use the backtrack because it's easier to do dancing, and then, you know, if you can't hit your notes while you're doing certain dance moves and everything, you know, they'll not sing or do anything. They'll conserve breath. You know, I understand the performance portion of it, so I'm never gonna bash anyone on it. I used to when I was younger, but that's because I was young and dumb. Now that I understand it, it makes sense. But their mic quality, their singing for mic quality, really good. Just saying. That's there was a clear difference of you hearing the backtrack and that member singing. So
Let's go, top designers, home day my bobo. The show, come chat, come and show us.
oh, they're actually using that. They're using auto tune through the microphones. That's actually interesting to see. Because not a lot of people want to do. I guess it's a lot easier nowadays. But like, hell, even like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, doing that required a lot more, and it's probably a lot easier nowadays to do that. But you'd have to have, like, mic buttons to switch it on, switch it off, and do stuff. So now they can probably do it a lot easier from the audio portion to kick it on and off. know, as long as they know what's coming in when people are singing. Just saying. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again because it's an interesting thing seeing all that and how well it's going, how it's working. They're very how well they're performing.
Let's go! For books, my G, my nut, my fish, the ducks, the jokes, big jokes, don't know what's up, who there, what's up, I'm weak, famous, call it, it's up, 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 let's go, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, let's go, it's up.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear that that's attached to that microphone, that they have an auto tune within the microphone's broadcasting feature, which is actually really cool. Because again, you used to have to do a lot more to do it. It was not easy to do. All right. So yeah, that was Cortis FaSHioN, both the official MV and the live. So yeah, they're actually really interesting. I actually will have to check out more of their stuff because they look very interesting. And song was interesting to say the least. Not something that I was expecting, but you know, we'll have to see what else we come across and check out. So yeah, thanks everyone for checking out this reaction video to Cortis FaSHioN. And of course, as always, everyone, everything's at the beginning of the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Of course. So next time, take care.